Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And the new power rankings are out, with the regular season coming to a close. Taking a look at Boston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, for Las Vegas, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Thompson is out there with Grant. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Barrett at the 2-guard spot. And for the Kings, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. LaVine is out there with Malik Monk. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Well, RJ, this is exactly how you want to end the season, right? Both of these teams fighting for playoff position.
It's amazing how after an entire season of games, your seeding can be determined tonight. Shows you how close things are in the NBA at any given moment.
4 on the shot clock. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got the first points on the scoreboard for Las Vegas. DeRozan against Barnes. DeRozan passes to LaVine. Barnes against DeRozan. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Grant. Driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Murray outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by Barnes. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Grant.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
DeRozan against Barnes. Left side, DeRozan. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Johnson with it. Outguarded by Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
Nice job on the defensive end from LaVine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
Pass to Monk. Murray outside. Back to Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for LaVine. 5 on the clock. Barnes grabs the miss. Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
Monk with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. 6 to shoot. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. That one goes. Count it.
And leave it to Sabonis. That guy doesn't miss a thing.
Now, here's Johnson. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Now here's DeRozan. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Barrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Monk.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, takes a step back. Barrett against LaVine, outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Shoots. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist from DeRozan.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Pass to Grant. Sabonis with the steal. Monk against Johnson. In the corner, Murray with it. Outside, LaVine. Now Monk. There's the three. Thompson with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Grant. Kicks it out to Johnson. Onside, Barrett. Over LaVine. Las Vegas again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Magic Johnson picks one up.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of LaVine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Monk. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in. Las Vegas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Johnson outside. The kick out to Barnes. Barrett wide open. He fires. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 8 points.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
The Kings making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Johnson. 17 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Now Carter. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Carter with the screen. Outside DeRozan. The rebound by Johnson.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Thompson sets the pick for Johnson. Pass to Thompson. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
DeRozan dishes to LaVine. Back to DeRozan. From the arc. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range, too.
Here's Barnes. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Sacramento making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. Here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Kings. 4-point game. Sabonis' screen on Johnson. Outside DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sabonis, no good. Las Vegas leading by 4. Johnson inside. Guarded by LaVine. Johnson, the pass to Drummond. Puts up a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Barrett. Barrett against DeRozan. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
If DeMar DeRozan can't find penetration, he's got options. Look, this time he goes with the floater.
Johnson, the pass to Barrett. Back to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. DeRozan passes to LaVine. Here's LaRavia. Covered by Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. DeRozan surveying the D. LaVine for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. The defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Trey Lyles comes in for Keegan Murray, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's LaVine. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. Pass to LaRavia. Lyles a screen on Barnes. LaRavia passes to Sabonis. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Johnson attacking. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fultz against Johnson. Out left to the wing. Lyles with a wide-open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against the Mavericks. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Here's Barnes. Las Vegas again missing. The Kings trail by 5. Here's LaVine, and he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And here's Barnes for 3. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Fultz. Tries from 10. From beyond the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Drummond shooting. It's going to go on Sabonis. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. And then for Las Vegas, Robinson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Clark comes in for Barrett. And it's Ellis in for Johnson.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Las Vegas leading by 6. Robinson dishes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Sabonis' screen on Ellis. Knocked loose. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Sabonis. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Sabonis has got 8.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for Las Vegas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Sabonis. Trey Lyles out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Carter. And it's LaRavia in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And the Kings making a change here. Crowder's checked in. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now Ellis, 9 points last game. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, it's Sacramento converted. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Middleton outside. Shoots over Lyles. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 5. Pass to LaRavia. And another 3 for Sacramento.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Robinson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to LaRavia. Shot clock at 6. Carter inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Ellis. It's good. And now a 7-point Las Vegas lead. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ellis against Carter. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Lyles. Sacramento's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Arabia passes to Carter. Sabonis sets the pick for Carter. That doesn't go either for Carter. Las Vegas leading by 7. Here's Ellis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rank.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Sacramento. Malik Monk comes in for Carter. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Sabonis finds LaVine. Monk against Ellis. And they get it. And Malik Monk hits from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ellis outside. Over Monk. Clark outside. Johnson draws the double. For 3, Middleton. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists here tonight.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. The guys are on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Clark.
For your Sacramento Kings breakers.
Here's Lyles. Still without a basket. LaVine kicks to Lyles. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Sabonis with the steal. Monk with the ball, picked up by Ellis. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Here's LaVine, good on the 13-footer. LaVine's got 6 points.
Smart hoop by LaVine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Middleton with a screen for Johnson. With the drive. Pass to Middleton. Back to Ellis. Clock at 6. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Johnson can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 13. Monk with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Here's Lyles. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
One reason LaVine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Las Vegas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Malik Monk.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And he knocks down the first one. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
So he gets them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Barnes sets a screen for Johnson. Grant the pass to Barnes. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 11 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Barnes against DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Grant. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. LaVine with it. He has 6. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
And here's Barnes for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. And Las Vegas leads by 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
DeRozan passes to Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
No good from Grant. Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jones checked in for Lyle. Johnson against Monk. With the hook shot, it's hauled in by the Kings.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Johnson against Monk. LaVine for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Here's Barnes. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's confidence right there. Barnes wasting no time firing away.
Monk for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Barnes sets a screen for Johnson. Barnes outside. And Jones pulls it down. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. 7-point differential. Jones finds Monk. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Grant. Gets the front of the rim and out. Las Vegas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas. And Keegan Murray's subbed in for Jones. And Grant no good on that one.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
LaVine kicks to Monk. Lets it go from deep. Here's Sabonis. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. Las Vegas leading by 9. Johnson with it. Out guarded by Murray. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Launches it from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bean passes to Sabonis. Stolen by Thompson. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Barnes. Johnson against Monk. Johnson, the pass to Grant. And he gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Jeremy Grant.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
DeRozan against Barnes. Monk outside. Kick out to LaVine. Monk outside. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists in the game. Thompson dishes to Barnes. 16 seconds left now here in the second. To the middle. Johnson double teamed. 4 on the clock. Grant, that's good.
3 points.
Murray looking around. Over Thompson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Las Vegas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
And taking a look at Las Vegas, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for Vegas.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, they've got R.J. Barrett. Andre Drummond is out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Johnson in at the point. Left side, Sabonis. They get a hand on it. Murray with it. Picked up by Thompson. Inside, LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Hope you got some popcorn. When LaVine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
That one falls.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Good work there as it goes. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
In Las Vegas, they've shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The Kings trail by 13. Right side, DeRozan. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Monk against Johnson. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Las Vegas leading by 11. Here's Johnson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Timeout called by the Kings.
Marty.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at Las Vegas. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Kings. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And checking out Sacramento, the one thing we know for sure is they've got some changes to make if they hope to have any chance at the postseason next year.
Drummond with a screen on Monk. Johnson finds Barrett. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Johnson, the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by DeRozan. Monk outside. Poked away.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's Barnes. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 17 points for Barnes.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Barrett. Bean with the rebound. The Kings trail by 13. Monk outside. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Knocks down the 3-ball. DeRozan's got 17 now.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Las Vegas leading by 10. Johnson, the pass to Thompson. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Monk. 11 points in the game. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Las Vegas on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he commits the intentional foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for Las Vegas.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team, number 10, Chris Middleton.
Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
One of the best at getting himself to the line. That's a big part of DeRozan's game.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been an elite scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Las Vegas. Jeremy Grant comes in for Thompson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be on to something, David. Thank you. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Kings trail by 10. Right side, DeRozan. Kick out to LaVine. Monk against Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Monk outside. Deep 2 from Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Johnson attacking. Puts it up from 15. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Monk gets to DeRozan. Back to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Over Boucher. The shot by Monk is no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
A beautiful reverse layup. He has 7.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's LaVine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Las Vegas?
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And the Kings making a change here. Laravia's checked in, and then for Las Vegas. Clarkson, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett, and it's Ellison for Johnson.
And LaVine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Grant. Las Vegas leading by 13. Middleton finds Ellis. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 6 points for Ellis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And a moment here to see the numbers for DeRozan. He's around 18 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
Clarkson outside. No good on the 3. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 13. LaVine passes to Murray. Floats it up for Murray. Stolen by Middleton. Ellis kicks to Clarkson. To the inside. Grant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
That one is off. Robinson's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And he sinks the second.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
LaVine passes to DeRozan. All sorts of time. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 assists in the game. And here is Ellis. He has 6. Outside Robinson. Middleton on the wing. 6 to shoot. Corner shot. And that one is off. The Kings trail by 12. Let's get an update on Barnes. What's the status, David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Las Vegas. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a...
Oh my God! I didn't even notice that. Harrison Barnes going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. Oh no, he won't be there for the start of the playoffs. He's one of our main finishers. Oh boy, that's going to change. That's going to alter the fast break a lot. We'll see what happens, guys.
Serious injury. Unfortunately, that is not what this team wanted to hear. This is a severe injury. He might be out for the rest of the playoffs. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Pass to DeRozan. The rebound by Middleton. Las Vegas leading by 9. Down low. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, a lot of people will say Grant's a glue guy. But I tell you, he doesn't need any glue tonight. He is doing this all by himself.
Here's LaRavia. And another 3 for Sacramento.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Las Vegas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Grant the pass to Middleton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Pass to LaRavia. DeRozan with it. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
And some changes here for the Kings. Lyles checked in for Murray. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for LaVine. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Olynyk, a screen on Fultz. Ellis outside. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And Thompson slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. The Kings trail by 11. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Screen by Sabonis. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Sabonis has got 10.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. He's got 8.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Fultz finds Sabonis. Shoots over Olynyk. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Sabonis. And so it's Las Vegas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Monk. Trey Lyles out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Ellis against Monk. Over Ellis. The shot by Monk is no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easiness.
The Kings trail by 10. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Monk. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's LaRavia. On the wing, LaVine. Defended by Middleton. Clock at 4. LaVine's shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 12. Here's Ellis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. King shooting about 42% so far. LaVine passes to LaRavia. Back to LaVine. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to LaVine. Pass to Monk. Back to LaVine. Plenty of space. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sacramento grabs the miss. Lyles got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's LaRavia, defended by Drummond.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Drummond with a screen on Monk. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
The shot's good from Monk.
And just solid overall instincts offensively from Monk. He knows exactly when to pull up, especially when the D isn't in his jersey.
Middleton outside. And the shot is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Bean passes to Monk. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Valanciunas with a screen on Ellis. Monk for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Murray's checked in for Wild. And then for Las Vegas. There it comes in for Robinson. And it's Johnson in for Ellis. On the wing, LaVine. Nice deep.
Hey, Durango, you say you're thinking of rooting for Showtime to win it all? I just saw you say you're thinking of Showtime to win it all, huh? We'll see, bro. Playoffs coming in a couple games, man. We'll see. Team Larry's coming on strong. Did you see that game against Phoenix with Team Larry? It's going to be tough.
From Barrett. Las Vegas leading by 14. Johnson surveying the floor. Middleton for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
LaVine double team. Kings moving the ball around. Such a wide open look.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
It's stolen by Monk. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. 13 feet away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You definitely saw the speed of Monk in this transition break.
Johnson against Monk. Johnson gets the bucket. And Las Vegas leads by 14.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bean passes to LaRavia. Back to LaVine. Valanciunas with a screen on Barrett. Just 3 to shoot. LaVine's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Johnson. Middleton outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 16 points for Chris Middleton.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Goes up with a strike. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Over the course of his career, LaVine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Barrett. Rebound collected by LaVine. LaVine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Valanciunas. Monk dishes to Valanciunas. And here's LaVine. Wide open look here for Murray. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Johnson for 3. Barrett. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Barrett against LaVine. Got a piece of it. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Johnson. Good. Nice job down low. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And Valanciunas now atop the key. And it's sent back by Drummond. On the wing, Monk. Outside, LaVine. Offline with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Middleton. Out to Thompson. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
The Kings trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
First free throw is good.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Grant comes in for Drummond. And it's Clark in for Chris Middleton.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 27.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Thompson. No good on the shot. Murray with the defensive effort. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Monk. Back to DeRozan. The second effort. Thompson with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Clark kicks to Johnson. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Hook shot. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
DeRozan against Clark. Outside DeRozan. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Grant. And Grant slams it home.
Oh, Jeremy Grant. Post that up on social media.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Clark against DeRozan. On the wing, LaVine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Sabonis. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Las Vegas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's. 4 straight.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Magic Johnson.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And that one falls for Johnson. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
And Johnson drops them both. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Sabonis with the bucket.
Getting good position as always. Sabonis going to town. Love his footwork in there.
Johnson against Monk. Johnson goes in. Offensive rebound. Clark outside. Johnson sends the screen for Clark. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Monk. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Monk.
When Monk isn't finding his own shot, he's making some slick passes.
Clarkson on the wing. Johnson against Monk. Clark with it. A fader on the money. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
Oh, man, another stellar performance by Magic Johnson, orchestrating this offense beautifully, but it was not without its casualties. Because as we take a quick look here at the total game statistics, we're going to go take a look at the injury report. A key injury has been sustained by Harrison Barnes, probably the best deep shooter on Team Showtime. The guy who's always running to that deep corner. We see it all season long on those fast breaks. He's running to that deep corner to stretch that lane out so the other guys can feel and get layups to the basket. Now he's not going to be there. He's going to be out for the next 2 to 4 weeks. So will this impact Showtime's fast break? We will find out. But let's take a quick look here at the injury report on him. Harrison Barnes. There it is. Now the risk of re-injury is normal, but as we have seen, remember, there was a game where the Toronto Raptors played Grady Dick. Grady was hurt. They were trying to make the playoffs. And he sustained 2 injuries in the same game because they played him. I say you rest him. Now, the luxury is Team Showtime is number 1 seed. They're playing the 8th seed. But as we've seen before, we'll go to the playoff picture pretty soon. The 8th seed potentially could be the Los Angeles Lakers. And we just saw the Los Angeles Lakers, led by Luka Doncic and LeBron, blow out Team Showtime at full strength. Now, that could have been a one-off now, but in the playoffs things change. But just saying, just because you're an 8th seed doesn't mean you can't make noise. We've seen in NBA history. You know, we've seen multiple times where the 8th seed comes in there and, if not beats the 1st seed, can extend them a little bit, especially when they have injuries like we're seeing here to key players. But In regards to tonight's game, Magic Johnson just getting everybody. Look at this stat line. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is team basketball at its best. Look at this. 18 points for Grant. 17 points for Barrett. 17 points for Harrison Barnes before he got injured. Magic comes in with 16, 12, and 21 assists. Only 4 turnovers tonight, which is insane. With all the chances he takes on passes. 16 points for Thompson, 10 rebounds. He had 5 assists. He had 2 steals and 2 blocks. Clearly the best defensive player on the team by far. Middleton comes off the bench, the 6th man, 16 points off the bench doing his thing. Duncan Robinson with 10 points off the bench. Ellis with 8 points off the bench. Drummond with 7 points and 12 rebounds off the bench. This is just a total. This is beautiful. This is what basketball should be. The whole team contributing. Nobody, no egos. Guys just running up the court, having fun, passing the ball around, getting easy shots. As for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan played good. 50% from the field, 2 for 2 from downtown, 29 points. Had a good performance. You can't say enough by Sabonis. Sabonis played well. He battled all night, man. 14 points and 16 tough rebounds. He battled all night. Went 7 for 12 from the field, so he can't. Yeah, he did what he could. It's just when Showtime runs like this, it's hard to stop this fast break when Magic Johnson's pushing the ball with that passing because these guys are so fast and so good at finishing. You put him with Magic Johnson, it's a cheat. It's almost like cheating. Because remember, I said that these teams between Bird, Magic, Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe, they're all built specifically to complement the talents of the player that we're talking about. So for Magic, I've always said, if you're going to take a team with Magic Johnson, how would you build a team around him? Number one thing you need, finishers. Jeremy Grant, finisher. Barrett, finisher. Barnes, finisher. Thompson, finisher. Middleton, finisher. Duncan Robinson, finisher. Ellis, finisher, and a defensive player. Drummond, finisher. These are all guys, if you set them up, they can do something with it. And more importantly, they're athletic. They can get out and run. They can get out there and run and push that fast break. So with that being said, let's take a quick look at some of the highlights here, and we'll go ahead and move along with the season. As we are counting down to just a couple of games left here in the 1986 Larry Bird versus the 1987 version of Magic Johnson in the modern era season. As you see Jeremy Grant just getting out, causing all kind of problems. R.J. Barrett, look at that pass from Magic. Jesus Christ. How did he? I don't know, man. He did like I don't know what he did there. He got that deep and was able to make that kind of pass from that angle. It's crazy. It's insane. Harrison Barnes, nice little triple handoffs, little modern era style ball right there. Dribble handoff shots. Fast break. Nice little weak side 3. Pushing the ball up, Thompson finishing. Unselfish basketball. Good defense, weak side help. Oh, that's just a good one-on-one play right there. He just beat his man off the dribble with a quick first step. Boom! Fast break. Boom! Fast break. Fast break. I swear, Thompson is just, and I think Thompson is the odds-on favorite to be the most improved player in the NBA, playing with Magic. He's the most improved player, I believe. We'll take a look at the season awards here shortly, the races after this highlight package. Magic just killing them on the glass, and the reason why Magic Johnson's leading the league in rebounding, it's not so much that he's overpowering big guys. If you look at how Showtime offense works, we spread the floor out, so you really can't effectively box out with your bigs. That means when you're boxing out Magic Johnson, you're boxing him out with point guards and 2 guards. And and you can go back and watch Magic in his prime in the 80s. There ain't a 2 guard or a point guard that can box Magic Johnson out. You go and watch the Lakers back in the 80s, you'll see Magic Johnson constantly being boxed out. Like just go watch the 1988 NBA Finals. You'll see who's face guard them on rebounds. It's Dennis Rodman. It's Rick Mahorn. It's Edwards. It's the big guys. You can't box him out with Joe Dumars or Isaiah Thomas. They got no chance. That's why Magic's leading the league in rebounding. because of the way the offense is set up. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next scenario, the next game here. So Team Showtime has one game to play. They got 4 nights off, and then they finish up on the road against Miami. That'll be their last game. As for Team Bird, they're up next against the Lakers and New Orleans. But these 2 games have playoff implications for both LA and New Orleans. Let's take a quick look at that. Because these 2 games back to back actually mean a lot for the Western Conference picture. Doesn't mean much for Team Bird, but it could influence who Team Showtime plays in the first round. And in my opinion, New Orleans is a better match. New Orleans will be an easier matchup for Team Showtime. Because as we've seen in that recent game from LA, they match up pretty well. They can get out and run. They shot. When Luka and LeBron come to play, they ain't no AFC, man. They ain't no AFC. When Luka and LeBron come to play, it's problems. You can say what you want about the Lakers, but man, when they come to play, it's problems. You got problems. So as we see here, there's the play-in tournament. Now, remember, Boston and Team Larry Bird, Team Larry Bird is playing LA and New Orleans. Now you can see there's a half-game difference between those 2 teams. If one of these teams can find a way to beat Team Larry Bird and the other one loses to Team Larry Bird, they could move up and have that home game in the play-in tournament, which would probably increase their chances. Right now, as it stands, LA would be on the road. I think they'll be playing the Memphis Grizzlies to see who plays the 8th seed, I believe. If they could move up, they'll avoid that extra game, get the 8th seed outright, and then be sitting pretty to play the winner of New Orleans and Memphis, which I think Memphis will win that game. Me personally, I got no faith in the Pelicans, man. None. I don't even know how they're even up there. Must be strength of schedule or some stuff like that. So, but it's very interesting. So as you can see here, Team Larry Bird is the next game. As we see coming up, it will be LeBron and Bird. By the way, yeah, I'll take care of that in my own time. Yeah, Harrison Barnes is out. I'll fix that in my own time. I'll spare you guys that. I'll fix that in my own time. But that's the next game coming up. Now, this is an important game for LA because they need this to move up to that 8th spot to get that home game for the play-in tournament. If they lose it, they'll most likely move down, potentially to the 10th spot, and then be even worse on the bubble. So you won't even have the home game for the play-in tournament game. Conversely, it could happen the same way for New Orleans. Now, if they both lose, it'll just stay the way it is. So it's pretty interesting. Two games coming up here for LA and New Orleans. And I'm mentioning this not so much for the benefit of LA and New Orleans, but because it impacts Showtime. Because if you go back and look at Team Showtime when they played LA last week, let's take a look at it. Look at the box score on this. The Lakers destroyed Team Showtime, bro. They just look at Luka. 39 points, 15 boards, 10 assists, 15 of 31 from the field, 4 for 13. LeBron chips in, almost had a triple-double his dang self. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. Went 3 for 9 from downtown. Hachimura comes in with 19. They just decimated them. And this was Showtime at full strength. No injuries, bro. No injuries. They were at full strength. And they just dominated Showtime. Dominated them. So, guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, Team Larry Bird could put, I think, the Laker matchup in the first round with Team Showtime. It's a smoking gun. I think they may come in as the 8th seed, but they ain't gonna play like one. I think that first round matchup could probably go 7 games. I'm being honest. I think that could go 7 games. I think that could go 7 games, bro. If the Lakers match up with Showtime. But if they match up with New Orleans, they'll sweep them because New Orleans, I mean, they've got nothing going on. I mean, let's take a look at the last time those two teams met. Let's take a look at, let's see, when did Showtime play New Orleans last? Here we go. Let's take a look at that box score. Yeah, they look at that. They destroyed them. Showtime, 123 points to 89. Just completely destroyed them. Zion Williamson didn't even try. He had 4 for 15, 12 points. It's a joke. And look at the stat line. There's Harrison Barnes, 19. Barrett, 18, 17. You know, the same old stuff. Magic with a triple-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 14 assists, 7 to 9 for the field. They decimated him. So yeah, that's the story for that. Now let's take a quick look here at the playoff season, not the playoff season awards, but the league season award race. And as it stands right now, Larry Bird is the odds-on favorite to win it, averaging 45 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Now you would think that a guy averaging a triple-double would be the consensus pick for the MVP, but it doesn't tell the full story because Larry Bird's win shares are absolutely insane. I think he has out of the full 82 games that they're going to play, Bird has already 39 win shares. The second highest to that is tied between Stephen Curry and Magic Johnson at 27. Okay, so what that basically means is 39 games that Bird showed up. If he hadn't been there, they would have lost. That's why Bird's in the top MVP over Magic for I kind of, based on the games that I watch, in my opinion, because of the injuries that Bird has had to deal with his teammates, the midseason trade with Şengün, all the calamity that came with all that stuff, Magic has pretty much had an easy road. He hasn't had that many injuries. And in my opinion, his team is better, objectively. When I look at them play and how they flow, they don't face the same kind of adversity that Team Larry Bird has to face on a nightly basis. So I have to give it to Bird myself too as well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's up there deservedly so. Remember, I think Shai missed 25 games and still is in the MVP race. That's insane. Even Luka's up there, which is crazy. You're the 8th seed and you're still getting consideration. 6th man of the year. Defensive player of the year, Magic Johnson's up there because of the rebounding and he's averaging a steal in the block. He's not going to get it because Victor Wembanyama's just been dominant defensively. But check this. But I think this tells the story of this season more than anything. Ahmed Thompson, Alfred Şengün, Jalen Duren, and Max Christie are all in the running for the most improved player. Playing with Magic and Bird, they make their players better. They make their players better, man. And the Clutch Player of the Year award, who else? Larry Bird. If you saw that game against Phoenix the other night, boy, it was, man. Homeboy was cooking, man. Please, if you missed that game between Team Larry Bird and Phoenix, just go at least watch the third quarter. It is totally worth it. It was, man, masterful performance. He was doing everything, man. But with that being said, guys, the next game coming up will be the Los Angeles Lakers trying to improve their playoff position as they go to take on Team Larry Bird on the road. And I will have that game coming for you guys shortly here as I end this gaming stream and start my new one, as you know my style. And I'll humbly ask you guys, if you like this content, please give this video a like, guys. If you're watching it and you're enjoying it, just hit that like button, man. Just hit the like button. Go ahead. And if you're new, consider subscribing. Check out my other playlists with 2006 Kobe Bryant, 1991 Michael Jordan, 1962 Wilt Chamberlain, and of course you're watching right now the 1986 version of Larry Bird and the 1987 version of Magic Johnson series. So with that being said, guys, thanks, and I will see you in the next video coming up very shortly in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Peace out.